Hi everybody, this is Dustin Olverson with Grid Richmond. And what I'm going to talk about today is bathrooms. How much do they cost and how do I look at them? So who I am, I'm Dustin Olverson and I am a flipper, and that's basically what I do for money and revenue, and it's the thing that makes me smile. And maybe I'm going to talk about that a little bit as well, a little bit later. But what we're going to do is talk about a bathroom. I have a lot of investors and they're asking, well, how much does a renovation on a bathroom cost? How expensive is it? Is it really expensive? I don't think so. So I'm going to talk about our pricing. I'm going to grab my phone and we're going to talk about the pricing of what I paid. And we could talk about, hey, how expensive is it? So where do we get our fixtures from? Fixtures like these usually come from Amazon. And the set of this light is about 45 bucks. This depends on what you're doing and how many lights there are. If there's 2 or 3 or 4 or more, it's gonna cost more. So this mirror may cost also about 50 bucks. You're talking about this receptacle right here, which still has to be changed so that we pass our home inspection. And then we talk about this fixture right here. Also usually comes from Amazon, about $49. You have this vanity right here, which is about $250. And then I'm gonna grab the phone right here and we're gonna talk about the toilet. So the toilet, these vary. So you can have the 2 buttons that go here, and these could run anywhere from $99 to $150. Our tub with the plastic going around it and the tub itself, this combo does come separately usually when we do it, but this is about $800, $900. And then you have these fixtures which can range anywhere from $100 to $200. We usually get them from Amazon. The door, a door like this is about $110. And then you have the knobs, and you have all the feet fixtures and things like that, the smaller details, like the toilet paper holder and things like that. So overall, a bathroom like this would cost about, about maybe $2,000. I would put in a budget for material. Now that's just material. Then you have labor. So then I would times it by 2 for labor and maybe about $4,000. So there's some other things that go on with this, which is the flooring, but that's in your floor budget. So if you just kind of piece this out and let's say you're saying, hey, it was costing me $5 a square foot, and I don't know, you got maybe 8 square feet here or something like that, you can figure it out that way. But it's usually just a separate budget which goes to your flooring. So then you put the whole thing together, it's about $4,000 a bathroom. A lot of things that do happen is when you're renovating is the subfloor is usually rotted depending on the age of the home, and that subfloor on under that tub are around here in the most area where the people are taking shower and it's splashing out. That's usually a little bit dry rotted or worn or deteriorated, and we usually have to replace that. That could increase the cost, and most likely that usually happens on most older homes. So I'm gonna go to another bathroom. So this house actually has 3 full bathrooms and three full bedrooms. So I'm gonna go through each bathroom and we'll talk about it a little bit more. So the bathroom that I was just in was the hallway bathroom. Now we're in a master bedroom bathroom. There's actually 2 master baths in this house, and there's another full bathroom in the hallway that actually feeds to the other 2 bedrooms, or that 1 bedroom, or as a guest bathroom. So we'll talk about this one. As you look, it looks very similar to the other one. And the team has gotten really good at bathrooms, and I would say really have gotten really good at kitchens as well. So if you look, this layout is very similar to the last one. The fixtures are the same. There's just some minor issues that you'll see that I've caught in that are very small, but those are minor issues that they'll get on the punch list. So very similar is bathroom number 2. If we spent $4,000 approximately on that one, and we spent $4,000 on this one, that would be $8,000 so far in bathrooms. And we'll see, it's very similar to that last one. Not much change This one does have a window, so you really don't need a fan. And these run about, it just depends on the power and how much this actually sucks and removes out of the air. But they're about $80, $90. It just depends. They could get up to $200. It depends what you put in. But they have this base kit down pretty well. This is like a $360,000 price range home. So you're not gonna get too elaborate with a whole bunch of tile. You're not gonna get a whole bunch of quartz. You're not gonna get really high-end toilets. You're not gonna really do all that, because if you put too much into the home just so it looks well, all you're doing is eating your profit. And you'll find out the hard way when you actually try to sell it and it sells, and then you do your numbers and realize how much money you gave away. But we're at $8,000 on bathrooms already, and we're gonna go to bathroom number 3. All right, so I am in bathroom number 3. It looks a lot like the other ones. This one is taller when it comes to ceiling height. As you can see, I'm about 5'11", and if I go against the wall, look how high that is. So this does have a high ceiling. You can hear the echo, but the layout is very similar. And I'll grab the phone again and kind of show you what we did. And it's the same thing. Now, the good part about it is, as well, is when you're buying this much material the same, you actually can get a discount. So I average about 20 to 25% discount in Home Depot because of the volume that I do on flipping houses. We do about 40 plus a year. Same thing with Amazon. I do get a little bit more discount because of volume. So these fixtures that all look the same, we may buy them in packs of 5 or 6, and it will reduce it. The same thing when it comes to toilets and things like that. I don't see a big discount on toilets, but these are probably $99 to $125 on the toilets. But all they did was repeat this 3 times. Would this bathroom cost more than the other 2? Well, when it comes to painting, yes, there's more square footage. When it comes to the floor, it's about the same. These bathrooms are this bathroom is just a little bit taller. So with this bathroom, overall costs a little bit more, slightly more, but I would put this at another $4,000. So we have a total of $12,000, and this would be, plumbing, this would be the vanity, this would be the toilets, this is the labor, this is everything that requires a stall. That's about our average on a bathroom like this. So when you repeat this model, which they've come very good at, they've gotten really good at repeating this model, you really get it so your contractor could do it well. They know what they need to do. They know what to look out for, and they know how to install things most efficiently because they've done this fixture so many times. They've done that light fixture so many times. So their speed, their efficiency has gotten better, which also will reduce your costs on the back end because you won't be in this so long on this bathroom first thing doing it first time and trying to figure it out. So keeping your templates the same when it comes to kitchens and bathrooms, one makes the house look the same over and over again, and that's your product. As a real estate flipper or a real estate investor, your product has the same feel, and that agent will be comfortable because they know the consistency that you may bring. So when they're bringing a house or they're bringing a client to your house and they're looking you up, because that does happen as well, they also know the product that you're going to provide, and they know if that's going to meet that client's needs as well. So I really like how the team developed this over time. I started it, they just became better and better with it and found it out that things that look even better and cleaner as we move. Lines, like look at the clean lines and how everything goes. And this is actually another second master bathroom on another master bedroom. This is in Prince George. It's a country style feeling home. It took a little bit longer than normal, but I really like how it came out. So overall, I spent about $12,000 in bathrooms here. This was originally, it only had 1 bathroom originally, so we added 2. That cost us a little bit more. I mean, there was some framing and things like that. So when we're at addition to a bathroom, depending on the foundation and things like that, that addition on the master would have cost us about $5,000 or $6,000 with framing and a few other things. Because we were doing a lot of framing anyway, it didn't really increase the cost. But what did that do to the overall project? My first ARV, which is the after repair value, was in the low 300s. I mean, it was like 320, 329. Because of the bathrooms and some of the other additions, we had so much space to work on. You know, we actually probably at the 369, 379 price range. And each bathroom in this location, and you can't say, so when I say, hey, you know, we looked at it and each bathroom gave us another $10,000, or the combination of those two bathrooms gave us a total of $15,000. It really has to do at where is the neighborhood, the style of the house, size of the bathroom, if it's a half, if it's a full, you know, or is this a water closet or something like that. So going to 3 full bathrooms was definitely a strategic move to maximize our ARV. And that's the best way to increase your profits on a flip. Because, you know, where we're at, you know, the average flip is about 35,000. You know, if you're doing really good, you're on a 50,000. And usually just to get to 50 or over, you're doing some additions, you're taking advantage of square footage by maybe just framing up a wall or turning a room in open room into a bedroom and adding a closet or something like that. That's really maximizing your square footage, especially when you have a lot of open space that is not being utilized correctly. And that's usually how we maximize our ARVs. And when we're looking at flips, that's the attractive thing right there, where you could add a bathroom, you could add a bedroom, and when you could add 2 bathrooms and a bedroom like we did on this one, you're really maximizing your ARV and you're knocking it out of the park, and you're moving that expected profit even further down the line, so that you could benefit from it. But you also have to be careful that you don't outdo your neighborhood. So we could go as high as 460s in this neighborhood, and we're taking it to the 360s, 370s. So it decreases the length that we're gonna be on market. We're not way up there where we're gonna sit on market too long because the house is so expensive for the neighborhood. We're affordable. We have an acre of land. It's fenced in. It's 3 full bedrooms. It's 3 full bathrooms. There's lots of square footage. There's a nice farm style kitchen, high ceilings, cool features, and these are all the ingredients needed. The fix of the fancy tiles and the fancy floors, that doesn't really make you the money. And honestly, a lot of people want to have additions and add and put their own flavor on the house. Don't do too much. Keep it simple. Look at our colors. Could we do a lot other colors? Yeah. Look at everything. It's just very clean. It's a very clean plate where you can add what you want to it over time. Me as an investor, I shouldn't be getting so concerned with so many fine details like this air register right here. Right? We could do a lot of different things with that. We could have made it square. We could have made it more modern. But if somebody really wants to do that, we'll let them do it. You could paint it black. You could do a lot of cool things with that make it more appealing. But you're not supposed to do that. It's almost like spec building, but it's spec flipping. And if you get too specific on your style, you're gonna limit the amount of exposure of people that are actually interested in your flip. And then what's gonna also happen is you're gonna put too much money in it. Definitely gonna put too much money in it. So be careful on what you do. Keep it simple. Don't do too much. Think of a modern template that you can repeat over time, that you could refine and make better so that you could flip quicker and cost you less, and redo it and repeat as many times as possible. And even if it's 2, 3, we're doing things that we've done 3 years ago and we're still doing them now just because they work. I don't look at what everybody else is doing. If you're a sports fan, you used to love Michael Jordan, watch Michael Jordan when he was playing. He never would listen to the fans or his critics. He focused on his game. So I don't really listen to what everybody else is saying. I'm more focused on refining myself and working on myself and my team and my product to get better over time. Because if they were so good, they would be playing the ball as good as Michael, or at least making it to the NBA. You know, a lot of critics and a lot of people that have a lot of comments sometimes actually don't have the construction background, the real estate knowledge, or even have been an investor before. So I really tune that out and I focus on my lane, and that has gotten us here and listening to the team and making ourselves better. So I hope this video worked. They are getting a little bit longer. I am doing more clips, getting a little bit more exposure, and hopefully you've seen me get better at sending the information and being a better teacher or sharing my experience flipping houses. All right, guys, you have a great day. If you have a house and you want me to buy it, reach out to me. Phone number is 804-601-6611. Send me a text and maybe we'll show up and buy your house.